Anticipation has been building in this campus all day long. This is the squad of USA Kennesaw State Owls taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. Real sports college football and this one. We've talked to one another. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. We start at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble. But there's great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
Completion makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. The throw, it's back. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks like he finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Potentially a touchdown sounds.
Arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tight end goes in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's Smith. And he's brought down.
The strength of this quarterback. He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw on the left side. Brought down by completion, moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's back. Touchdown, Georgia. That was a dream start to the offense. Possession.
It's like he just settled into the game. These guys don't really work with it. They know how to script. They know exactly how to attack the defense and what's happening.
Here comes the point after attempt. down starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Kennesaw State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front to line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Gets rid of it on the move. Passes incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
That's what I'm guilty of. You want to look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You can do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback. It comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the quarterback. Pressure and drop. Well, the offense tries to go to the play action to slow this defense down, but they aren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with the sack.
Punting ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. This one will be fair caught. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Over the middle, it's Smith.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Takes after second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. There's a wide open receiver complete. And now the try here for the extra point. The kick sails through to the lead was 14. Kickoff teams on the field. See if they can return a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. And coming off a quick third out. So looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Bryson. That ball sailed for a completion. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And the single back takes the lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker is coming downhill curve.
And what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll try the ground game here with running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
As a defensive coordinator, this will all integrity, not giving this running back any pieces at all. Really sound defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Now they have more pass protection in this play. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here. And it gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. Perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
He'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49.
Just love watching this back line. He's behind that offensive line. Knows his path. It's a nice set of game.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching the field, and they can convert here, or they face a tough 4th down decision. Looking to pick up the first down from the air. Brought down is past the line to gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Bryson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Now, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run the option. And not even a chance to pitch that when he's brought down in the backfield.
Here's this defense. Linebackers are flying downhill. They're going to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback to try to build on the lead.
They're coming from behind. A long way to go for the first down. This crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's caught across the middle. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Try to run it with the option. Backs down on the pitch. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off. Defense will make the stop. Probably the final play of the 2nd quarter. It's Georgia on top so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Looking to pass. It's Bryson. is coming. They're going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First snap in the red zone on this drive. They'll hand it off. Can you say methodical and marathon runs could just pounding away and wearing down their defense?
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Set up for the PAT. PAT is good and still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
The timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards and continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. To throw. It's back. Looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
But first, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. He's back. He's tackled short of the 30, but it's good for a first down.
When you play zone defense on third down, don't get pressure from your defensive line. You're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And down the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Here's the second down play. It's a quick grab. That'll be a no for a first down.
Just, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
They bring back the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. Spotted at the 34.
You know who's going to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me we'd have a long drive, how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Handoff in a single back formation. Minimal gains right down short of the mark.
Christine was spread out over the years. He's always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's back. Short connection to the tight end here. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now. In the last time they scored a touchdown, can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? He'll hand it off. Now they'll tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now they run the draw play. They'll tackle him at the 27. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. In the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece out.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. Velasquez, and he floats this pass deep down the right side. Huge gain. And they're bringing down this offense creates a huge jump.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Firing off the tackle. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring it down.
Coaches tell us in the pregame connection meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. Okay, a block down at the 4. That's some great scoring position there. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Scanning the field. It's back. Makes the catch. Can he get it in? Yes. Touchdown. set up now for the extra point try. Is good. And he'll leave the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Highland makes the grab. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the running back takes the handoff. They're going to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. Shows off the moves there. Not much of a gain. So we've got some shooting at the line. This offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Everyone sets up a critical third-down play. They pick up the first down through the air. And the pocket delivers over the middle. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
That completion makes it second and medium. To the air. It's Bryson looking for his big tight end.
I'd love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Lining up to try the extra point. He takes it up and will to get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. That's really good. It's ETN. The offense will quickly spend the time out here for the play.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Throws it to the right. And he's got it. Goes out of bounds after a solid game.
Plays like this, everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback, with that time, puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here for a big play for this offense.
Over the middle. It's Smith. To make the tackle, that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to 33. That last catch puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that was tipped up in the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
To the air. It's back. Nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break out the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job on this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. That's the second.
On this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Takes the kick. Scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That time this guy sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. Right down the middle. That looks still going to be further.
And that, oh my God, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, men. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Athens. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18, returning trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
Four verticals is a tough scheme to defend, especially if you do not get pressure on the quarterback. He's able to sit back, read the safeties, find the open man, and deliver the football. Huge gain by the offense.
To throw, it's Bryson. Defense is coming after him. He's going to be brought down by a ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
But if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
The sack sets up second down. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And we'll set up for the PAT. Extra point was good. They stretched the lead a little more. Team now set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Play action here on first down. And he's got his man open downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind them. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of two. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path. He's running down real quickly.
Now, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's a draw play. And one brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Boy, trials and strains are really common in second pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get up the field and then hand it off to the last second.
Urgency now for the offense. They need to come up empty on this drive and multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense still on the line.
Excellent effort by this defense to stay in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's the ball. They make the stop, but a big gain puts it in enemy territory.
Really pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way off the line.
Just a really good ball here to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He's brought down at the 6. First and goal right there.
This offense, this execution, it's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up their first and goal. Very efficient so far. Back to throw. It's Beck. Makes the break. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening him.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown. Distracts the lead. That's another passing strike. This quarterback is having himself a tremendous ball.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. Receivers are running out of bounds. He has enough time to throw. Man, this quarter defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage. But now, it is not working.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point for the lead. And the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Dropping back, it's Bryson.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. Second down. Action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And the sophomore a little too much air for that throw.
That's a misfire, Chris. This passing game is going to be able to get in the sync and find a rhythm.
Third down, this offense really uses conversion here not to the score. Impact, going to throw for the first down. Catch made along the sideline. Short distance.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep it short on the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On the kick now for the fifth time today. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Put on the line. It's ETN. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. This catch here.
High completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's back. He's running through. Now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They scoop up the ball. It's on a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the throw deep downfield. Receiver left down there for a huge gain. Touchdown. And the beatdown continues. Connect together. Just an unstoppable pitch-to-catch combination all game.
This receiver's been making this defense concerned almost the entire game. He's more than a touchdown so far. It just shows you that the game plan wants to slow him down. Flat out.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Then they come up with something here. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's got it already past the first down marker. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit at the slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking downfield, it's Bryson. Fires it to the wideout. The opponents are wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the single back takes the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see.